Welcome back from the break, Rams. My name is Krista McAllister, and I'm here to talk to you about everything that you need to know about what's going on with the weather. Let's start by looking at what the weather is outside right now. We are sitting at 46 degrees with a humidity of 39%. This is going to be a little bit surprising considering the weather that we have coming in tomorrow, but we'll get there in just a second. The cloud cover is sitting at 60%, as you can probably tell because there are lots of clouds outside, and the sunset did set earlier today at 5:35 this evening. And what did the weather look like today? It was honestly quite nice. The snow was melting out there on the IM fields as well as on some of those athletic courts. The sun was very bright and lovely, which was melting some of that snow, and it did create warmer conditions for the students to be wearing shorts, as well as most people were wearing some light jackets. As I said earlier, there was quite a few clouds in the sky today, which did bring in a little bit of a breeze, which is going to contribute to some of these lower temperatures that we see tonight. Starting off in Fort Collins at 26 degrees, it gets a little bit warmer as we move down the I-25 corridor, hitting the 28 degrees in Denver, Colorado Springs, and Pueblo. As we look into the western side of the state, hitting the state high at 33 degrees in Grand Junction, with the lowest temperature at 11 degrees in Gunnison. And as we move on to the eastern side of the state, hitting 25 degrees in Sterling, a little bit warmer in Lamar, and the lowest temperature coming at us from Lyman at 20 degrees. And as we look into what the temperatures are going to be like tomorrow, 34 degrees in Fort Collins, 39 in Denver. These are indicated in red because the National Weather Service has said that there will be a winter storm watch. This will begin for both cities at 2 in the afternoon tomorrow. This does just indicate a little bit more of those crazy weather patterns that we may or may not see, but those are in effect for the next couple days until Thursday in Fort Collins and until Thursday again in Denver. As we move down, it gets a little bit warmer, 43 degrees in Colorado Springs, 52 down in Pueblo. Looking more onto the western side of the state, we hit the highest temperature down in Alamosa in the southern part of the state there, and 31 in Vail, a little bit colder, 30 degrees in Telluride, hitting the lowest temperature there on the western side of the state. As we look over to the east, we have our state high in Lamar at 52 degrees, with Sterling at 34, a little bit warmer in Lyman at 42, and Burlington sitting over there, a nice 40 degrees. Nice way to round out the eastern side of the state. And what is tomorrow going to look like, you ask? Well, never fear. Let's talk about it. 34 degrees, a little bit chilly, slightly warmer than freezing, which pretty good in my opinion. The low at 15 degrees. We will see some afternoon snow starting around 11 in the morning. So we may, if you're leaving for class at that time like I am, definitely I'm going to be bringing a little hat, a little bit of a warmer jacket as well. We do have that winter storm watch in effect tomorrow. The snowfall will be anywhere between 1 inch to 8 inches, just depending on how all that snow comes rolling in with that winter advisory. We will see between 4 to 8 inches, but it could be as low as 1. A little bit of variation there. Let's hope that it stays on that lighter end. And finally, we have those wind gusts coming in between 10 to 15 miles per hour from the east. Could get up to 35 miles an hour. Same deal here. I just am going to hope and pray that we stay a little bit less gusty because I'm not the biggest fan of wind. And moving into what the weather is going to look like for the rest of the week. Warming up a little bit from those snow showers on Thursday at 36 degrees with a low of 20. A little bit warmer again on Friday at high of 45, low of 23. And beautifully, in my opinion, warming up for the weekend on Saturday at 53 degrees for the high. Sunday even warmer at 55 degrees. And then we hit the lows at 27 and 28 respectively for those 2 days. Well, Rams, that is all the weather that I have for you now, but stay tuned after the break because Ren and Ashley will be back to give you more updates on the news.